Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic and welcome to my holiday. I'm trying to keep these videos going at one a day despite being away, and my holiday overlapped with Simon's by a day or two, so we had the opportunity to take a photo together which has appeared on Twitter and Instagram. Anyway, that's all stuff that's going on, as is Grokkel's amazing Sudoku hunt called Heatwave, in which the thermos ascend throughout the puzzles in terms of their length as the heat gets hotter, I guess. It's really good. It's available to all our Patreons. Thank you so much for supporting us if you do that. And that's on our Patreon site. We're running a competition effectively till the 20th. One correct entry will be drawn out and win a piece of merchandise. We're delighted to say we've already had 100 correct entries. Amazing response. Thank you so much to everyone who's having a go and to the kind compliments you're paying Grookles as well, very unsurprisingly. That's great stuff. So are all our apps. They're all available on the links under the video, along with our merchandise, along with the Discord server. And that's where this puzzle comes from. It's been recommended to us from the Discord server. They do a recommendation almost every week. And this one is called The Factory by Listesh. And he's always been very good value. So we'll see what we get here. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Killer Sudoku rules apply. So the killer cages cannot contain repeat digits and add up to the number given in the corner. And anti-king Sudoku rules apply. So digits that are touching each other diagonally cannot contain the same number. So it's a king's move in chess. You can't have the same digit a king's move apart in chess. So it's sometimes called no-touch Sudoku, but digits in those two positions cannot be the same. That's worth remembering because it'll probably be easy to forget as we go through this puzzle. I'm sure I'll manage it at some point. But do give this a try. It looks absolutely fascinating. And as I say, when it comes recommended by the Discord guys, it's always good. So give it a try on the link under the video. I'm going to start now. Let's get cracking. And how the heck do we do that? 6 and 8 is 14. If that was 1, 7, that would have to be 2, 4. Sorry, I'm going to pause already and just drink something to get rid of the cough. I obviously haven't been doing much speaking before on my holiday or something, because starting to speak has triggered a cough. But no, I think it's okay. I've got a bottle of water in case we need it. So I was looking at the 6 and 8 cage and wondering if they gave us any clue. They don't give us much. 29 there. Crumbs, I do not know what is a starting point here. What about that 32 then? That's got 7 digits, so it's omitting... Look at this cell. This is... that's thrilling. Right, this is the King's rule in operation, I think. So 32 is omitting 13 in 2 digits from the secret, which is the numbers 1 to 9 add up to 45. So you take 45 in 9 digits, you remove 2 digits, and that makes this, to make this add up to 32 in 7 digits, the 2 digits you must remove add up to 13. So they're either 4 and 9, 5 and 8, or 6 and 7. And whatever they... Oh no, sorry. I've got this the wrong way around. I was thinking that whatever's in this cell sees all the digits in that 32 cage, so it can't be in it. And that's true. But that doesn't actually tell me what this is. Sorry, I started off on a wrong track there. Easily done. Maybe we need to consider this block. Is that right? if these add up to 37 and these add up to 45, these must add up to 8 more than these. Ah, that is interesting. What's the minimum that these three can add up to? If this was 9 and 8 here, 17, plus 6 is 23, plus 8 is 31. The minimum those three can add up to is 14. And these have to add up to 8 more, so they must add up to at least 22. These then add up to 14, 15 or 16. These add up to 22, 23 or 24. That's definitely all true. These now have to add up to 17, 16 or 15, I reckon. There's only 2 degrees of freedom around this calculation. This 17 cage. The minimum this can add up to is 22 plus 17. The minimum for those 6 digits is 39. But that's also the maximum because that only leaves 6 in the other digits. So this is a 1, 2, 3 group, the other 3 digits out of the bottom row that adds to 45. These do add up to 22, either 9, 6, 7 or 9, 5, 8. The 4 is in this group. That's either 4, 5, 8 or 4, 6, 7. This group adds up to 14 because of the difference between that 37, that 37 and this 45. So they add up to 14. These now have to add up to the maximum 21. This 9 cage has to be made up of 4, 5 since that's a 1, 2, 3 group. That is a start. That's lovely. Right, 4 is not in this cage, so it's 3, 9 or 5, 7. I haven't thought about the King's Rule since that abortive attempt to wonder what was going on there. Let me... what am I missing about the... Oh, this is either 5, 4 or 2, 1, isn't it? So... And this is 4 and 5. So the 4 or 5 must go there. And these have to be different. So those are the same. I'm not sure that colouring is what this is all about. But that couldn't have been 4 or 5 anymore. So that's 1 or 2. Now these add up to 14. But I don't know. That can't have a 4 in. But it could have any of the other digits that aren't 9 or 8. 4, 5, 6, 8, 3. Oh, come on. We're on a trail here. What's happening? King's move. Am I forgetting something about the King's move thing? Probably am. What is it? What is it? What is it? Come on. I don't know. 5. That could be 9. What's in... Okay, whatever's in this 5 cage. Does that have to be in the 32 cage up here? Right, there's no 9. Yes, of course, there's a 9-8 pair there, so there's no 9 in those cells. There's also no 9 in those cells because there's a 9 down here. So there's no 9 in the 32 cage. There's also, therefore, no 4 in it. There's no 4 there. There's no 4 there. The only 4 in this row is there. Bingo. So 4, 2, 5, 4. Right, let's uncolour those now. We've got them. This can't be 2, 6. It's either 1, 7 or 3, 5. Now, there's no 4 in the 32 cage. So where is the 4 in this box? It's in this 5 cage. So there is now no 1 in those cells, so there's a 1 in these cells, so that becomes a 3-5 pair. This touches both the 3 and the 5, so it's either a 7 or a 9. 2, 8, 9, 4, 2, 3, 5. So this is now a 1, 6, 7 triple. These are not 4, 9, so there are 2, 3, 5, 8 triple. 5 can't be in any of those cells because of the king's move on that one, so 5 is here. And that fixes this cage as a 3, 9 cage. That fixes the 8, 9 up here, and the 5, 3. That can't be a 3 now, nor can that. So 3 is fixed in this dolman-shaped, that's probably the wrong word. Those can't be 9, so we know that that's 9. This can't be 5 and that can't be 8. That's not very interesting, I don't think. That can't be 2. That feels a bit more interesting. This can't be 1. Right. This now cannot be a 3-5 pair because of the 3-5 pair there. So it's either 2, 6 or 1, 7. And then the 6 or 7 must be outside this box with the 1, 6, 7. So that's 2 or 1. And that's now a quadruple, 2, 1, 6, 7. Which is very surprising indeed to me. I don't really know what else it means. These must be from 3, 5, 8 or 9. What about this? Well, 9, 4 and 5 all see that cell. So whichever one of those is in it is here. And the other digit is here. It's not very helpful or conclusive. It's an intriguing puzzle in many ways, though. So 2 in this column I can place. I've just realized that has to be here. And that means, oh, that's a 1, 6, 7 triple. So it was foolish for me to think 1 could be there. It's not a quadruple, it's just a triple. Okay, so 2 there, 6 there. 6, 3, 5, 8. 6, that can't be 6. 3 must be in one of those 2 cells. Oh, come on. Where are we meant to be looking next? Right, this can't contain a 9 because of these. That's not very useful. How have we got enough information to get around this puzzle still? Ah, look, that's a 2, 8 pair, both looking at this cell. One by the king's move and one directly. So this can't be 2 or 8. And it sees 5 of the other 7 digits. So it's got to be a 7. That is 2 or 6 now. Do they don't. Oh yes, look, I've got 2 looking at that. So it was much more straightforward than doing it that way. But there we go. Let's always try and find the hard way of doing it to make it more fun. 1 and 2 go there. This is now 4, 5, 8. There's no 6 or 7 in it. There's no 5 or 8 in these. It's a 6, 7, 9 triple. That one can't be 7. 3, 5. Right. Now, how are we going to get up to the top of the grid? I'm struggling to understand how we can. 6 must be in one of those cells, which is totally uninteresting. 2, 1, 6, 7. Maybe this 2 is confined to those 2. Again, using the king's move to an extent. I see 2 up here can't be in any of those. So it's either in the 10 cage with an 8, or it's up there, but how does that help? Am I missing a basic King's Move thing? Yes, look, 5 can't be there or there because of that. So this is a 5. Let's get rid of the corner marks on the 4-8 pair. And down here, 9, 6 or 7. So 5 there means we get a 5 in one of these cells. It doesn't look that interesting. There's a 6 somewhere up there. Four has to be there. They all see that, but that's already seen by a 4, so it doesn't advance us. Right, for 8 to be in there, that would be 8, 7, with a 6 there, 9 there, 3, 5, or it's 6. Oh, it can't be 6, 9 up here because you couldn't fill both of those cells. Good grief, I should have seen that. Right, 8, 7 pair, so that is resolving these as suggested. 6, that does that triple. This is now a 1, 7 pair. We'll get to that, I'm sure. They don't have 8 or 9. That is a 3, 5 pair. That's taken one of the possibilities out of the 12 cage. Let's get that right. 3, 5. So that's 4 or 9. So this has to be 8. And that means we know that this can't be 8. The King's Move thing is very clever sometimes, the way it operates. So we get a 4, oh, 7 can't be there. We've got that resolved. So now we've got triples up in the box 2. 1, 3, 9, 4, 5, 6. Now, what is that? Is this 10 cage in play yet? It's so remote. I mean, the King's Move thing doesn't seem to affect this because it doesn't even reach the edge of its box anywhere. Oh, that 3 has fixed this. 1, 2, 4, 5, 3. So this is 6 or 7, which is surprisingly limited. And these are from, these include 8 and 9, definitely. So this doesn't include 8 or 9. Now I know that it doesn't include 2 as a result of that. So 2 is up here somewhere. And over here. So it's not 9, 1 or 8, 2. So it's either 4, 6 or 3, 7. And that, 3, 4, no. That means 6 and 7 are definitely used in this group. So that can't be 4, so that's not 6. Oh, come on. Oh, that's not 3. Oh, wake up. 3 there means that's not 3. This we don't know anything about yet. This is 1 or 9. Ooh. If it was 1, that would be a 1, 2 pair. Which feels useful, but maybe not completely. 4 is in one of those. 8 is in one of... 8 has to be there in row 5. That doesn't do anything else. 5. 5 has to be in one of these... Oops. One of these 2 cells. Yes, and therefore, by the King's Move thing, it can't be in either of those. Whichever of those it's in, both of those are ruled out. So 5's up here in a 2, 5 pair. 1 is now in one of these 2 cells, and that means we know this is a 9. That's really strange set of relationships. Now, 1 and 3 there, so 1 can't be here as well, and we know it's not in those because of that pair. So 1 is somewhere in this corner, and that's not very helpful. But this can't be a 5 now. So 5's in one of those two. That can't be a 5. Ah, 1 is in one of those two, so now can't be in one of those two. That bounces back like Tigger to there. So we've now got a 4-7 pair over there. This is a 1-2-9 triple, but we know where 9 goes because of that and that. So that's 9. This is a 2-1 pair. Now we've already kept 2 and 1 out of there. This is from 5, 6, and 7. Let's remove the 6 corner mark. So now that's a 1-2 pair in the column. And 9 in this column has to go here, bizarrely. So it can't be there as well. So we know where 9 is in box 1. It's right here. 6, 3, 7, 1, 2. So these are from 4, 5, and 8. They don't include 2 anymore. So 2 is here. 5 is definitely in one of those. Yes. What about 3? I suppose it could still be there if this is a 4-6 pair. If that's a 4-6 pair, we get 5, 8, 7, 1. And this will be 2, 3. But if it's a 3-7 pair, we get 8, 1. It's not so clear cut what happens then. That was oh, this can't be 8 because of that. Oh. So this is 8. And that fixes the 7-8 pair. This can't be 8. 8 must be in one of these two cells. 7. I can't do much with that. 2, 5, 8, 7, 9. One of these is from 4, 6, and one of them is from 1, 3. I'm just missing some. Oh, look, 6, 7 is a pair there, both operating on this cell. That's ludicrous. Also both operating on that one, but they both see this cell, which must become 5 now. So let's remove 5 from there. This 2, 5 pair is fixed as a result of that. That fixes the 2, 3 pair. This can't be 3. We're getting much closer on this. Now we've got a 6, 7 pair. Peculiarly, 1 has to be here. That's 3 or 4. Ah, and that's not resolved. That can't be 4 because of this. So 5's in one of those two. 8's in one of those. 6 up there. 2. 1, 5, 8, 6, 2, 1, 9. This can be 3, 4, or 7, which is not quite. Now, I've done all the cages apart from this one, I suppose. So it's really all about the king's move, and I'm probably missing. I mean, that's a fascinating pair. Ah, look, that's a 6, 7 pair, and they both see this cell. You see, some of these relationships are fascinating. So that can't be 6. Because whichever of those is a 6 prevents it being a 6. So this is where 6 is in this box. That removes it from here. 6 is now in one of those two, and I don't know which one. These are from 1, 3, and 4, and that's from 1 or 4. That's 1, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 9. This, no. What am I missing now? Another little king's move trick there. Well, not trick, just something I wasn't spotting, but you know, it gets a bit fiddly sometimes, but it's so clever. 1. So 1 is definitely in one of those and one of those two cells. 2. now can't be here. So we've only got one cell left for 2. In fact, that's the last 2 in the grid. That can't be a 1. This is now 3 or 4 or 7. I suppose it could be 7. Oh, come on. Still another king's thing to spot. That's 6, 7 pair. They're not acting down the grid anywhere, I don't think. They must be entirely interchangeable. Right, 4 is in one of those cells and in one of those cells. So it's in one of those cells and not in this one. And that's very important. I think we're away now. 3, 7 in the cage. That 6 is going to sort all the 6 7s in columns 1, 2, and 3. We have 3 and 7 to put in there. That makes this one a 4. This is a 6. Let's take out the corner marks there. And just 3 pairs left. And that's a very clever puzzle. Really elegant all the way through. Really interesting start with this 32 cage down here, combined with those cages. I mean, they do not look like the obvious place that you begin this, but it's really clever. Sort of pie being shaded there. Anyway, lovely puzzle by Listesh. Thank you so much to him and to the Discord guys for recommending it. That really was fun. And I hope you have a very nice time in your summer as I am with mine. And I'll see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.